Welcome back, everyone. You may be in a situation where your iPhone, for some reason, just keeps on overheating. No matter what you do, this phone just keeps heating up like crazy. And I'm going to be honest, a majority of the reason why this may be happening is if you're actually either phone calling people all the time or if you're FaceTiming people all the time. You would be surprised how much battery and how much drainage is caused just by using the FaceTime application. It's one of the strangest things in my life. So if you're somebody who's FaceTiming people all the time or you're specifically calling people all the time, I would recommend kind of noting that. You can even go inside of your settings panel right here, scroll down to battery, and see if these specific applications, if like FaceTime is number one, there's really nothing you can do about it. It's just always going to overheat your phone, which is so annoying. Now, if that isn't the case, let's say you never go on FaceTime, you're never calling your phone, you want to go back on this panel. So go into your general settings right here, go down to battery, which is right here, and you want to locate the first, probably 5 apps that you have up here. If these apps that you're using up top are very heavy, intensive apps, I'm talking things like extremely heavy games, if you're doing a lot of video editing, if you're having a lot of apps in the background, big apps, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, and you're really overworking your phone, I would recommend seeing how much battery drainage is caused. And if all these applications are, draining your battery like crazy, this means that the apps that you're using are just heavy intensive apps and they are pretty much going to bog down and overheat your phone anyway. So that's another big thing to keep in mind. I don't think it's a crazy big deal, but from what I've seen personally, it is one of those things that, if you're overheating your phone like crazy, and this can be one of those things that if you just kind of limit those apps or just get used to your phone overheating like that, it's another thing you can possibly look into. Now, another thing you can do is making sure that your phone is not in, super hot conditions all the time. So if you're always leaving your phone like in the sun or something like that, and it's just baking there, your phone is going to overheat and it's not really going to be a good sign. And sometimes you won't even be able to use your iPhone because it's going to be overheated. So in that case, I would recommend just putting your iPhone in the shade, maybe not putting it directly in the sun, and that will go ahead and kind of cool it down a little bit too. So that's another really important thing as well. Now, another thing that I've seen sometimes, is if some applications are requiring your location all the time, this can also bog down your memory. This can also bog down your phone a little bit. It's not anything crazy, but you can go ahead and make your way over to your settings panel right here. You want to go down to privacy. You want to go down to location services, and if this is on, you can go and turn it off, which I wouldn't recommend, but you want to go ahead and you'll see a bunch of different apps here. You want to go ahead and toggle those applications off, whichever ones you're not using for your location, and that can also help cool down your phone as well without having a lot of different things going on in the background. On top of that, while you're in the settings panel, the other last thing I would probably recommend doing is making sure that your iPhone is somewhat up to date. If you just installed a brand new version of iOS, like in this case iOS 15, your phone is probably going to overheat anyway no matter what you do. So you're really just going to have to wait it out until a new version of iOS comes out. But if you're on a very old version of iOS, like if you're on like iOS 13.8 right now, I would probably recommend updating because that is a pretty old version of software, and chances are Apple probably fixed the overheating thing with your phone. So what you want to do here is you want to make your way over to your general settings. You want to click on software update, which is right here, and you want to see if there's an update available. If there is, I would highly recommend updating your phone. That can pretty much fix any issue that you're going to have for the most part. And if you're already up to date, then you should probably restart your phone. And that's really the main things I can think of. The main ways to cool down your iPhone is essentially that. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.